if you think the last Melega auction was kick-ass, this one is at a new dimension. I'm just gonna try to get a fraction of the stuff here that's showing, but it is a remarkable selection. See your depression glass. We got some Fiesta ware under there. And per usual, the vintage jewelry. Here's a favorite of mine. I might actually have to bid on that stop sign, so don't bid against me, whoever. And again, that's just what's on top of the table, as you see under here. There's some green depression glass and some prime motorcycle parts. This is the hall that it'll be in. This is over Eagleswood Fire Company. That's Railroad Avenue in West Creek. Now check out these amazing Victrola. Look at that thing. Is that amazing? Wow, imagine sitting around that back in the day listening to the old radio, the shadow knows. It is fully functioning. And then some newer collectibles. I say newer, but actually I guess the Righteous Brothers are antiques now. Officially a Victrola. I used to use that name for just about any music making machine. There's a happy fella. Obviously his general. Again, this is just trying to get in as much as
What's the first case known this morning? First case, Your Honor, is a case of, dear. No, Your Honor. A case of petty larceny. Patsy lozenges. No, Your Honor. Petty larceny. What's that? Small theft, Your Honor.
That'd be fun to listen to old. I guess that's a 33, isn't it? 78. Or 78, right? What am I saying? It's a 33. It's a 78. Totally functional. Look at all this. I'll just give you. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the bicycles. Look at the amazing furniture selection. In the past, there hasn't been a ton of furniture, but this time there's a lot, and gorgeous stuff. Display cases, or what I call display cases, knick-knack shelves. Into clocks. Into the old Edison records. I remember it looks like the Vargas girls. And again, it's going to be hard to even get all this stuff in. There's so much. Hate to say it, but I remember some of this stuff as a kid, using it functionally. Now we're to the R-rated section, but it's art. Again, some of the most fun stuff is actually below the tables here. You get to come in early, and you do have to get here early to look through some of the stuff. Once the bidding starts, you're not allowed back here, and this is where the crowd all sits. Wow, check that top out. Dang me. There's your record case for your Mickey Mouse records. And of course we have the stained glass lamps. I don't think there's any Tiffany's there, but there's some good stuff. We got some primitive decoys. And one of my favorite things here is the old toy. Look at the condition of that, though. You will not see a Buddy L in that condition very often. Always a weakness, the fishing reels. You ought to see some of the Roseville they have here. I actually collect Roseville to some degree. It's tough to collect it when you're as clumsy as I am. And yes, here's one of the ones I'll be bidding on. Look at some of that. This is the large. One of the large Rosevilles. Probably a umbrella. Just like these. I gather that's umbrella holders. Stuff like this, these are always sleepers. Black memorabilia stuff. Yeah, there's one of my favorite patterns with Roseville, the pine cone. Again, more of these tin toys. Look at that. That thing's never been used. Christmasabilia is huge. Check this out. I think I'll only dream of getting that. That's gonna probably go pretty high. Some of these are bid on already through Auction Zip, but generally speaking, almost everything here will be purchased by the folks attending. A lot of the call-in bids are just folks hoping they'll get a deal, so you can often outbid those, as I know. Oh, check out this motorcycle outfit. And there are some major motorcycles. I won't be able to get to them, but one of the really cool angles for summertime is the old bicycles. And are there some old bicycles to be had? Look at this. Oh no, look at this. It's like the Jetsons bike. How cool would these be to cruise around on a summer day on LBI? They're just moving them out now for, again, tomorrow. The trick is to get here early so you can preview stuff. You want to know what you're up against, though, actually, when the auctioneer stands up there. What was that? When the auctioneer stands up there, I'm getting in the way of these guys here, so he gives a description pretty well, so you kind of know, even if you haven't previewed stuff, you can get a pretty good idea of what's being held up. So give it a look-see. Hey there. Hi there, ho there. Now it's together. Look at that sweet. The Schwinn. Wait a minute, it's got my name on it. Hey, where'd you get that bike at?